best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never leave, she's so bad. The can't beat the bread, the gas in the back of the set, never leave, she's so bad. The can't beat the bread, the gas in the back of the set, never leave, she's so bad. The can't beat the bread, the gas in the back of the set, never leave, she's so bad. The can't beat the bread, I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide.
I'm here. Morning, Shane. Morning, Jody. I'm getting the chat pulled up. Sorry. Got the restream going, so gotta get my YouTube chat up. Y'all, I do it. I do this to myself. I jinx myself. I gotta stop. One, my pogo stamen is not doing so good. Look at the back. She is starting to lose needles. I am. What is going on? My water is not cloudy. I don't know why it's coming off screen as cloudy. I think it's the way the light is hitting. I don't know. But yeah. Rough morning. My Awasi took a crapper on me yesterday. The angels spawned. Yay. But good morning, everyone. Yeah, let me get this chat up. And yeah. Oh, it's Friday, so that's great. It's the weekend. I'm here. So, hey, Whip, you finally made it. Hey, Whip, good to see you. Okay. Let me do. I'm glad I finally made it to my own morning stream. I normally don't do Fridays. Don't do Mondays. Don't do Fridays. Yeah, I've already had one cup and it's not doing me yet. It's like I need the caffeine to kick in. And to top it off, like I got a tooth issue going on, so I have to go to the dentist. And yeah, so it's gonna yeah. It's like, man, can I just go hide in the bed? And it's like, no, you can't. You have stuff to do. Get up and get your butt moving. I was like, oh, okay. Karen Fisher demanding better representation. Well, you know, I would demand representation too. Oh, what was that? But I was scrolling through the shorts and man, okay, Jeff Kane has some grams that spawned for him, and I was like, man, those are so good. I so have to get my water situated so I can get some rams. Okay, where were we at? Okay, there is my channel. Now where is my live? There we go. Don't know why my YouTube sucks on my phone. Okay, there we go. There I am. Now you can pull up the chat. There we go. Morning, Squab. Yeah, hopefully that caffeine will kick in here in a minute. This may not be a long one this morning, y'all. Just because, you know, painkillers are real this morning. They really are. That one little Corey back there is like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here. Okay, so let me catch you, lady. Let me catch you. So I'm hoping I've got to replace that backdrop on the hair too. I got water. I spilled water down the back of the tank, and it's a poster board. So yeah, that was not my best idea there. I was like, because it got wonky back there. So time to get that out of there. Oh, and Beryl is over here trying to get in the aquarium. Watching you, buddy. I'm watching you. The angelfish generally are very forgiving unless they have eggs and then you go in there and you mess with them. I do not like the way her tail is clamped shut. That's kind of bugging me. You okay there, lady? Little lady? Or are you just kind of stressed because you got eggs over there? I got to pull these eggs. I wasn't going to, and then I thought about it. I guess I should. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. He's thinking about it. Don't. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta get the cat out of the aquarium. Okay, yeah, you definitely go into alert mode when you're driving. You can listen, you can't watch. But yeah, hopefully these eggs will hatch. Hopefully everything will be good with these. We're gonna try. We're gonna keep trying. I will get it eventually. Yes, drive safe, Whip. Drive safe. They started at about 3 yesterday, looking like it was about to happen, and then it happened last night. It was going on during Foxy's stream last night. So I was more watching films in the stream. I feel bad about that. But they were laying the eggs. Next time they do that, I'm gonna just pop the camera on and live stream it and just pop the sound off and be like, hey, just watch them spawn. But yeah, I got to figure out what's going on. Yep, we have angel eggs. I got to figure out if I'm going to pull them or not. My kids are not going to be here to help me with this adventure, but I can do it. I can do it on my own. Yeah, I can totally do it. So, we'll see what happens. They leave Wednesday. I'm kind of sad, but, it happens. It happens. Hang on one sec, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. My mouth is really bugging me, guys. And if I kind of am a little bit more blue than normal, that's why. Okay. So I put 2 different stem plants in here because stem plants, that's a good question, Squab. You gotta ask that about any animal. I mean, I think they just see us as the people who feed them. Morning, Claire. It is a coffee break. I am definitely, yeah, I was kind of surprised. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to leave the eggs in here, especially overnight, because I wasn't going to do it. I was going to pull them last night. But the reason I left them in here is because I have altered this tank a little to help with the hardness and the water issue. So I've been using Seachem or Equilibrium with the water changes. And I added about a 1/4 cup of aragonite sand to this tank. I don't know if it's enough, and I'm gonna go back and get the water checked again. I'm gonna top it off, and then I'm gonna go check the parameters again. I need to get a really good test kit. Teeth problems are the worst. And okay, so here's the deal. When I go to sleep, I am a grinder. Like, the more stressed I am, the more I grind my teeth. And sometimes I just don't know it's happening, and it just, you're asleep, so you don't know when you're doing it. But Yeah. So I aquarium cat is like the ceiling cat. So yeah, that causes a lot of problems with my teeth because I'm grinding them at night when I sleep. So you know what, 3G, I may try that. I could probably just use my own tap water considering what I got going on here, but um because there's not much going on in it. But I definitely need to get some meth blue in there. But as you can see, like until these things hatch, this is what Laney will do. He will keep going over them, kind of pick at them. Um, in the next couple of hours, there are a few that are. Hang on, I'm gonna try to get the camera close. I know I'm not supposed to do it with the camera, but okay, you can see there are some that did not get fertilized. There are some inviable ones. In a couple of hours, those will be gone. He will pick them off. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to wait for him to do that. And then I'm going to pull those eggs because I don't like to. I'm afraid if I go in there and I'm trying to pick them off, I'm going to take out half the eggs. And he's got, the tools to actually go in there and pluck them out himself. So this afternoon, once those are gone, make sure no more have popped up, I will, I'll pull these eggs and then keep them in I got a little jar to put them in. It's not a little jar, it's like a gallon jar. It's a big, yeah, well, it's methylene blue, not the other kind of meth, so methylene blue. So we call it meth blue. So yeah, you've heard us talk about this before. I'm like rambling. Oh. I think Whip's right. We do live a lot longer than some of them. So I can see why they would think we're immortal. Everyone, it is a coffee break this morning. Thank you, Claire, for the coffee. I definitely need it. Oh. Yeah. I'm just, like I said, I'm really sorry if this isn't a very long stream this morning. Because I really do. I need to get these guys ready to get pulled. Get everything out here. I have a spot to keep them, so hopefully I can just lower the camera down and we can check in on the eggs. If it works. If in theory everything I've been thinking of will work. It should, because boop boop. Because there's a little ledge below their tank. I've got like 2 shelves. So I'm like, I keep them there. That way they're close. And then I also have a fry box I want to set up to move them in once they get to the free swimming stage and a little bigger, then yeah. Yeah, I do have baby brine shrimp, and I've got them. I just got everything out to start hatching those out. Starting today, I'm just gonna keep every morning just start hatching out a new batch of brine shrimp, just so I have them when they are ready. I know it's gonna take like 3 or 4 days, but if I get into a habit of doing it, then I'll have them when they need them. And I do have some micron powder for them in case I'm between a hatching when they need it. So I should be okay. I do believe the fish are ready for winter. I do have their heaters going, kind of set to about 74-ish is about what I keep them at. I know, isn't it? Isn't it a nice looking clutch of eggs there, nerd? The last one was real small. I was real worried about that, but that was right when I changed all the water stuff over. And I think that might have stressed them a little, when I put the aragonite in and started using the equilibrium. So the water did change a little. But my pogo, look at my pogo statement, nerd. I'm not very happy about that. All the needles fell off in the back. And I'm like, man, that's kind of sad. Should I clip that part off and replant that? What should I do there? Yeah. I actually did learn that the hard way. Ooh, yeah. Like, you gotta feed them enough. Not too much so there's just a lot left, but you gotta feed them enough. And yeah, you gotta keep that water clean. So, but yeah, I am fingers crossed. And then like she keeps going back over him when he takes a break, and they just keep back and forth. I think they're looking for food is actually the deal, because they're like, hey, she's out, but we haven't had any food this morning. I don't want to drop it like right over the eggs either. And I'm still trying to get all the duckweed out of this tank. This duckweed is an ongoing fight. It will always be a fight. Okay, so just leave it alone. Let's see what happens to it. I'm hoping it's just, getting used to being in this tank. If it breaks off and starts floating, I may let it do that for a while and see if it does it. Bacopa does well in this tank. I don't know why. But the Bacopa grows great in this tank. Water lettuce grows great in the other tank. And it was doing good in the one tote I had it in. So, I don't know. I'll get this plant thing down one day. It's like some plants I have really good luck with, and others I just don't. And it's like, man. My hygrophilia, that's my needle leaf hygro, is doing really good. Actually, looks like I do have some new growth on it. It hasn't lost any leaves, so that is a plus. Learned that one the hard way too. Yeah, I did. Yeah, learned that one the hard way. So these lights, when they came on yesterday, and I noticed them doing it, I have left them on. I know they're probably like, we need a nap, but I got to get that Corey out of here. Oh, she's like, there's food finally. And I got to top this tank up. And I don't understand why I have such a bad problem with evaporation. I guess it's probably the heater. Yep. Yeah, but yeah, I did learn that the hard way one time. Mr. Mouse has a habit of helping me turn out lights. And I had meant to tell him, hey, on your way out, don't touch the lights this morning. I'll get them. And he turned them all out for me. And when I got up and got out and came in to do the fish stuff and turn the lights back on, even though it only been like 3 hours, they got them all. And there were a lot more Corys in here, so they probably found them real quick and were like, snacks. My goal is eventually to get the plecos out of this tank and the Cory out of this tank and just let it be Lainey and Lady's tank. But it's going to have to wait at least 2 weeks till the kids get back because, yeah, the last time we tried to do that, we uprooted just about every plant that wasn't anchored to wood. And, yeah, it was not. Captain Cuddles is here. Yay. Morning, Cuddles. I was hoping you'd get here before I shut it down. Like I told everyone, I've been having some dental issues, and yeah, it's like some days, you just feel like, man, could you just please just bleh, take them all out. Let's just boom. Oh my good, yeah, they do. You're right, they do eat their own eggs. And I think that might be what's going on in my other Cory tank is I'm just not catching them quick enough. So I'm going to set like an alarm on my phone, same time every day, and then go like 15 minutes earlier. Be like, check the Cory tank, check the Cory tank, check the Cory tank. I am so scatterbrained, I will forget. I need to get over there and check it in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to do tank top-ups. And I did get all the water changes I wanted done. I kind of want to skim this tank for the duckweed and put it in a little tote and then save it for the angel fry. Like put an air stone in it, put water in it, and just let the little cultures on the leaves develop. Maybe with a couple of floating plants, and then that way I can just drop those in there and they'll have like a little food source. And just pluck at the leaves and be like, hey, there's microorganisms here. Biofilm, it's yummy. Dentistry by mail isn't as good as some people think. I don't think I would do dentistry by mail, okay? Okay. The only reason why I didn't hit the snooze this morning is because it's Friday. And I was like, man, I missed so much of my streaming this week. I really wish I could get a green water tank going, and I'm really going to try. I know this tank looks like it would be a green water tank, but it's mostly just the plant lights, filtering through the plants. But I really would like to get a green water tank going, and one day I will get it done. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of that. I really want a green water tank. And yeah, eventually I'm going to get me a little 10-gallon stand and set it up and just get a 10-gallon going and try to get that going as green water. Because I think it would be really good for the fry, especially for the angels. That, and I need to get some more vinegar eels, and I have a lot of stuff I need to get done. Like, dang it. Yeah, it's great when it's, when you want them, and it's bad when you don't. It's like, man. Eventually I will get there. That is that's one project I can kind of work over the winter. You know what? I may actually do that now that my deck is repaired, and I can actually leave it up. This thing gets Daphne. Oh my goodness. The cat is over knocking stuff down again. Okay, time to let Kitty out. Yeah, you get Daphnia. You all get Daphnia. That's... I am jealous of that puffer. Eventually, one day, I am going to get some puffers. I have to get everything. I have to learn how to get my water correct first, and then I can worry about getting a puffer. I thought I was there. I really did. And you know what? I think everything would have been fine if they just left everything alone. Like, why did you have to go change it? I'm really kicking myself. So I got a culture of Daphnia from the club. Paid $3 for it. No one wanted it because it was in green water. It's like the water was like kind of mucky. No one wanted this bag of Daphnia. And I got it going, and it was going really good. And then I left it in a room that gets kind of cold. Killed it. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Oh. I'm going to pull... You know what I may do? Just thinking about this. I have some moss in another tank. I think I'm going to pull that out and put half of it in a tote. That would be a good project for this weekend. And try to put it outside while it's, it's going to be cold this weekend. I don't think that's really going to bug it too much. But yeah, I may set some up outside and just let it go. Really sad about that pogo standing. That's really making me so sad. It's okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought the name sounded familiar. And I really want to get some hill streams one day, but I know nothing about them. And the last time I bought a loach and knew nothing about it, it got the size. It knew nothing about the size it was going to get, and we had a full-on bud-length hot dog by the time I rehomed him. So, before I get a fish that I don't know about, I'm gonna read about it for a while. I'm gonna watch a lot of videos. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna pull that up and watch it. Hang on. I forgot. Apparently, I'm gonna do that on my phone because I forgot. Restream doesn't like that. Oh my god, those are adorable. Holy crap. See, that is so cool. So I have a question. Because I see you're using aqua soil, Jody. Do you gravel back that, or do you just leave it alone? Let the snails do their thing. Oh, okay. And I did get like a couple of coolie loaches on a whim, like spur of the moment. And I honestly didn't think those guys were gonna make it because I got them from the same place that I got my mollies from. And my mollies didn't make it. Okay, you go for Brandon's Madakas. I'm gonna text you at some point this weekend, and I'm coming for your Madakas. And okay, because I was thinking about doing a whole tank with the aqua soil on the bottom. Really was thinking about doing it. See, that is what I've heard. I've got one tank though that the mulm is just kind of out of control, but I know eventually it'll settle down and like integrate into the substrate. I just have to give it time to break down, and that's my problem. I suffer with patience issues, so just got to be a little bit more patient. You know what? Yeah, I may try that. I know aqua soil is really expensive, and yeah, probably just gonna do it on a very small tank. But I do want to try a tank with just aqua soil. So I'm thinking, well, I do have that 20. Okay. Yeah, there's one tank where it's just kind of gotten out of control, and I'm like, oh, that can't be good. So I need, yeah, that I will probably back some off then and be like, let's take that down a notch. And there's one tank where I put the oh my goodness, 3G. I wish I could find those in my local fish store. I really, really do. And when we do find them, like around here now, it's gotten to where everyone does want them. So, like, even at the auctions, like, the price has gone up. And I'm like, man, really kicking myself for not jumping on it sooner. But now I know. Now I know. I really want to see if I can breed some angels that are like, a mix of these two. I think that's going to be really pretty. I don't know. I really, yeah. Yeah, Jody has some really awesome fish. Okay, you know what? I guess I might actually see all of my messages if I go to all messages. But I'm going to keep trying because, eventually I'm going to get this right on these angels. Gonna keep trying with these babies and with these plants. I'm not going to give up yet. I almost did when water tanked again. I almost said, y'all, I'm gonna just not anymore. Comes a point when you get tired of seeing all your babies die. Will do. I'm gonna go get the water tested again and see what it looks like today, and then I will text you this weekend. Claire was here. Hey, Lori, good to see ya. Good to see ya. I'm just rambling again this morning, Yeah, Claire, you will really like Jody's channel. And the cool thing is Jody's also opening You're doing like it's like a fish store / importer type situation. If I'm getting that right. You and Mr. Junkins there. Yeah, Claire's still here. But yeah, you'll really like Jody's channel. Jody's got a lot going on. She has some really beautiful loaches too. I was like, man, if I could do loaches, especially the hill stream violet. Oh yeah. Well, if she wants the killies, I got them. I got them. With apparently, yeah, I get eggs every 2 weeks. Almost like clockwork. I have gotten them to small triangular size, and then one night they were all gone. Just poof, gone. The blink of an eye. And I was like, son of a bitch, I should have pulled them out of the tank. Because parents were doing really good at parent raising them. And I was trying it because they were doing great. They were doing amazing. And then they spawned again and ate everything. Anything that moved in the tank that was small came out of the tank. All the babies. Even the ones they had just gotten to free swimming. I was like, no. It was like 2 batches. That was my own fault. I knew better. I knew better. The minute those went free swimming, I should have yoinked them. I should have. And I didn't. But yeah, getting the eggs, not a problem. Not a problem. Morning, Darth. And Restream really sucks. I am missing all the comments. Yeah, and my fry were, I gotta admit, the fry were really, they really didn't just die off. I didn't have a lot of die off. I did have a lot of them getting eaten though. So there is that. That's eventually that's what I'm gonna do. I am getting real tired of these hang on backs. And so I don't know what happened, but I got I had an Odyssey. It was like a hang on canister. It's like one of those little small canister filters. That thing burned up. Like, I don't know what happened, but we opened it. Oh, absolutely, Jody. No, go ahead. Throw your channel link up there. Go right ahead. That's not a problem at all. That snail thinks he's trying to get close to those eggs, but what he doesn't realize is if he keeps going, he's going to be eaten. He's trying. He's like, what's going on over here? And then, yeah. So I might have to grab the tweezers and grab him before he gets too close for his own good. And surprisingly, considering the number of ram twins I have in here, they don't mess with the eggs. As long as I leave the lights on, um, like the eggs will be fine. If I turn the lights off, they'll be gone. Yeah, anyone who has a channel, if yeah, like Jody's modded, I know you can throw it up there. Also, will you throw Whip's channel up there for me too, Jody? Please, because Whip has some awesome fish. He does. I'm living vicariously through him and Fish Nerd for my big fish fix because I can't have large tanks. One day, but today is not the day. Yeah, I'm definitely old. I feel old right now. All right, y'all. I'm gonna shut this down in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna start saying my goodbyes and all. Me and Nerd will be live this weekend. Um, at some point, I'll get with you, Nerdy Nerd, and probably Sunday again if you're not busy. But we'll talk. We'll talk at some point. I am gonna go have Darth. You know what? We could get you some fish, Darth. I could send you some snails. I could make you a little jar, and then you could put some snails in there, and it would be like an aquarium, but it would just be snails. They wouldn't actually be fish. Then you could be one of the cool kids. Not impossible, except I have a Mr. Mouse that is like, we already have enough issue with the water from the small tanks. Could you imagine if a big tank broke? And I'm like, but I wouldn't let it break. And he's like, no. Aw, what, you don't want it? You don't want like I can't send you a little ecosystem in a jar. Just so y'all know, y'all have to thank Darth before I leave. Because he stopped plant apocalypse from happening a couple of years back. I was in Colorado, and I am a big fan of sage, okay? Any type of sage, any species of sage. And I kept seeing these little plants that look like sage everywhere. And apparently there is a lot of it in Colorado. And I started to grab some of it, and he was like, no, you do not do that. Don't just take plants. So he stopped plant apocalypse from happening. Otherwise, we'd be covered in sage right now. So, thank Darth. Yeah, you don't even have to have fish. We'll just try to, push our fish on you, though. But everyone is important around here, Darth. Zero tanks is fine. Zero tanks is fine. If you like tanks, then you don't even have to have a tank. You could just like tanks, or just like to watch tanks. So, all right, you guys. I hope y'all have a great Friday. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go find another cup of coffee. I'm gonna grab my jar and the methylene blue and get ready to pull these tanks the slate this afternoon. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. All right. But yeah, I'm going to go get my stuff together, and I'm going to start getting the rest of the duckweed out of these tanks, because this weekend is duckweed and setting up green water. That's the goal. But y'all have a great day. And sorry, I had to stop myself from laughing. Oh my goodness. If you just have a glass of water, you're good. You're good, you're in. I'll send you a little bag of tank water, and then you could be like, I have aquarium water. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all have a good morning. I'm gonna go get some more coffee in me and some more Motrin, and yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff together. Thank you guys for coming. I will see y'all either Sunday, Monday. We'll be back soon. Yeah, see y'all.